and welcome to TV Central, your #1 source for all things TV, only on CIB24.com. I'm your host, Karina Bism, and I'll be guiding you through this week's highlights, ratings, and newcomers on the small screen. HBO says its final goodbye to what I consider to be the true vampire show, True Blood. The series is going on to its 7th season, so that's a big deal for audiences who commit to their television much like they commit to their relationships. But the show proved to be too good not to sink your fangs into. This Sunday, June 22nd, HBO is premiering a farewell special to the fan favorite, and the cast talks about their favorite scenes, storylines, and memories on set. We get an inside scoop into the casting of the show, including how Stephen Moyer had been fired from shooting a pilot right before he self-taped for the role of Bill, and how everyone thought Anna Paquin was too big to accept the role of Sookie. So, tune into HBO on Sunday to get the behind-the-scenes look on the vampire show that birthed the bloody vampire obsession.
Moment in time has been an absolute dream. Dream come true.
The show has changed my life. I will miss that terribly.
I know you're probably wondering, why on earth hasn't this woman talked about Game of Thrones yet? Has she gone absolutely mad? In a word, yes. Maybe I just wasn't ready to talk about it. Too much has gone on and we are all changed people since the very first episode premiered. But as the season 4 finale has dawned upon us, it is time to speak up, my friends. It always shocks me who they kill off this show, and I thought Tyrion was a goner. But no, he escapes from his cell and instead ends up killing his mistress, lover, and his old pops. And now he's being hidden in a box. What will become of this box? Like all good cliffhangers, we have to wait to find out. Jon Snow burned his dead lover, Arya left for a voyage at sea, and Daenerys locked up her dragons. Now, of course, there were a plethora of other things going on, but I don't want the die-hard fans to burst into tears over all the losses they've suffered over the years. I think after 4 seasons, HBO has proved that they really show no mercy. And maybe that's the key to good TV these days. Happy hiatus, my friends.
I demand a trial by combat.
Now, can someone please explain to me what the obsession with the royal family is all about? Because there is yet another show about royal people slumming it with Americans. Seems more insulting than entertaining. But it's okay. It's BBC America, so it has to be sensitive to both cultures. The show is called Almost Royal, and it follows 2 British aristocrats on their first trip to the US as they interact with Americans in their real-life habitat. But it actually stars Georgie and Poppy who clue into real life. Having never worked a day in their lives or driven themselves anywhere, the 2 embark on a delusional journey to raising their profiles in Western culture. So my question is, who's dumb and who's dumber on this show? Tune in to BBC America right after the Orphan Black Season 2 finale to find out.
Oh, serve the Queen. Thank you so much. The British are leaving.
Goodbye.
Quanti.
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 But
Close enough?
not really, but we'll leave
Okay.
it.
And now it's time for Hold Up, You Better Watch This. Because at TV Central, the 4th annual Critics' Choice Television Awards are a big deal. They'll be broadcast on Thursday, June 19th on the CW from the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. Jim Parsons will present the Louis XIII Genius Award to Ryan Murphy, screenwriter, director, and producer. Ryan has created critically acclaimed and Emmy Award-winning shows such as Glee, Nip Tuck, American Horror Story, and The New Normal. And he also directed the HBO television film The Normal Heart. The most coveted award for the Best New Series include nominees Extant, Gotham, *Halt and Catch Fire*, The Leftovers, Outlanders, The Strain, and Penny Dreadful. Other presenters include Emmy Rossum, Christina Applegate, Diane Kruger, Kat Graham, Elizabeth Moss, Josh Dallas, Kathy Griffin, and many more. So basically, we're looking at a party of anyone who's anyone in TV. All the popular kids will be there, so don't be a loser. Tune in on June 19th. Now, I hate ambiguity, and it really stresses me out that Orphan Black has not been officially renewed for a third season. And although it hasn't been signed, sealed, and delivered in the Holy Bible of broadcasting, the creators of the show have already revealed spoilers and plans for season 3. So I think it's safe to say that my favorite show will be remaining on the island for next season. Although the originals work so nicely as a spin-off to The Vampire Diaries, not all shows are as fine and dandy as the vampire-werewolf pair. In fact, in a different, more magical fairy tale world, a spin-off is being booted off the TV guide. Once Upon a Time in Wonderland has been canceled, with ABC Entertainment Group President Paul Lee citing the Thursday at 8 p.m. time slot as the main issue. The show is intended to be gap programming to fill the entertainment void in between seasons, and was even designed to have a closed-ended story. ABC has struggled with this time slot since the ending of Ugly Betty in 2009, and it will now be replaced by new episodes of Shark Tank and reruns of Grey's Anatomy. If Grey's Anatomy has taught the broadcasting world anything, it's that hot men with catchy nicknames equals a long-running series. In week 38 of the 2013-2014 television season, the NBA Finals and NHL Stanley Cup Final drew in the most viewers and highest ratings, taking the MVP spot. But aside from sports and specials, it is still America's Got Talent that is attracting the most attention. Last week's episode got a 2.6 in the target 18 to 49 demographic and had 3.3 million viewers. Whatever strange acts they're pushing, they should keep doing it because they're only one mere spot above reruns of The Big Bang Theory. That's right, everybody. Reruns.
All out. Because this is my shot to shine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
We're great. What is your name?
My name is Maggie Lane.
And what do you do for a living, Maggie?
I am a personal trainer.
That's it for this week's episode of TV Central, only on CIB24.com. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, like our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube and Daily Motion channels. I'm your host, Karina Bism, and I'll see you next week.